Good.
Omari, you always seem to present a half full, glass half full kind of guy. It's tough, it's tough for the fans, it's tough for everybody else. How you holding up and how you helping your teammates right now?
I'm holding up just fine. Adversity comes, it goes. We just gotta remain positive. And as far as me helping the team, I just gotta remain positive, keep good energy around, and just do anything I can just to help us be in a better position.
Can you kind of walk us through post game? It's the rivalry game that you've heard about and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I didn't go the way you wanted. Just talk about what post game was like for you and the rest of the team.
Obviously, it was frustrating, not getting it done and not playing to the level that we know we can play at. But it's one of those things you just got to move forward. However things go, you just got to put one foot in front of the other. Just keep going.
Okay, thank you.
When Alessio comes into those late drives, what's the difference between him and Aiden in terms of just how they approach things, maybe in the huddle, maybe in the way they breathe, anything like that? What do you notice between those two?
I would say the approach doesn't really change because at the end of the day, the quarterback position has to perform, in order for other people to succeed and do, for me to do my job, everybody else has to do their job, So nobody really expects anything less or anything more from Alessio or Aiden for that matter. We just, he has to come in and do his job just like everybody else.
The bowl game is still out there.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that a conversation piece with the leaders and veterans in this team and what needs to be done to get there?
Yeah, so it's a big emphasis right now, considering where we're at. We know that's something that we can accomplish, we have the ability to, but we just have to all focus on our jobs and keep going. Don't give up. That's the biggest message I can really say right now is just don't give up. I know it's hard right now. It's raining right now, but rain don't last forever. So,
is it mid-season goal adjustment or is it just this was on our goal sheet?
Nah, it's more of an adjustment because nobody just wants to play just to get to a bowl game. We obviously want to play to go to the playoffs, things like that, but it hasn't went that way. So now we have to shift our mindset and work towards a new goal.
Omar, you heard about the rivalry all week and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I guess even before that, they were talking about doing some stuff over the summer. But just what do you think about it now that you've been a part of it? Did it live up to what they said? What would you take away about playing in that game?
I mean, to me, it's any other rivalry. I feel like it was a little more chippy than other rivalry games I played in for sure, but it wasn't really, something that. So it wasn't that crazy to me. Yeah.
Is it your last year?
Yeah, it's my last year.
I mean, how do you come out of that game saying, "Man, I wish I had another crack at them"? I wish I had a few years to kind of soak in this a little bit.
Yeah, things like that. I definitely wish that I could have another chance to play them. Just based off of how I went and the build up to it. You get emotionally involved and things like that. So obviously, I do wish I had another chance at them, but that's just not how it's gonna go. So
I would say it's very comfortable for the portal guys that you come to a place to try and not just learn the culture, but learn something. I'm sure when you talk to some of those older guys, did you sense the hatred?
Oh yeah. It's definitely a deep disliking. I'm not gonna say hatred, but it's a deep disliking for sure, and you can feel that just talking to alumni and just people that have played in this game. There's so much passion behind it. It's hard to beat.
Do you worry that college football might lose that, with the way the portal's set up right now? I mean, you get advantages of it.
Yeah, it can for sure. Nowadays, you're starting to see a lot of kids don't really go to college to play no more. A lot of kids just want to go whoever's paying the most. So that's something that we kind of have to, not we, but that the NCAA has to kind of figure out and find a way to regulate that. But it's just the more money that schools are getting, being able to give the people, the worse it's going to be. So it's a sad reality, but that's what it is.
I think, Omar, when the team's struggling and like you said, the goals have changed, on the outside, people might wonder, where's the motivation, where are these guys' heads at? For guys like Matt, guys like you, you're in your last year. Is that kind of just always internal and going to be there, knowing that you only have so much college football left? Is that sort of a factor for you? That it's just I got to go hard for this last bit regardless because I'm not going to get it back, that type of thing?
So I'll speak for myself. My thing is go hard every day. It's no reason. I get to wake up and play this game I've been playing since I was 3 years old. And the fact that I'm still able to play, like, it's a blessing. Like, I don't have no reason to be in my feelings or feel any type of way just because we're losing right now. Like, I still get to go out there and play with my dogs. Like, I've been with them. Now, I just met them in January whenever I got here, but like, we built a great relationship. Like, it's no point for me to go out there and be all sad and in my feelings when I could go out there and play for them. Like, just like how I know they're gonna go out there and play for me. So, you know, it's not something I think about, honestly. Just, I know what I have to do to, you know, help contribute to the team, and I'm gonna do that to the best of my ability every day, no matter what's going on.
What's it been like being on this offense where it's like you guys have shown glimpses for a game, a half, a quarter, and then the next week it might not be there, and the next week it is, you know. It's just been kind of wavy, like the production of it. What's that been like, and can you point to any reason why?
I mean, you could imagine that it's obviously frustrating, you know, not being able to be consistent in offense, but it's like something we just have to keep working on. Like, at the end of the day, it's not really much that you can say anymore, or like it's no motivate. Like, it's nothing I can say to motivate somebody else to really want to go out there and play. Like, honestly, I can tell somebody something and I can hope that they respond well, but if I tell somebody something and that's not what they want to hear, then that's not what they want to hear. But I know, me personally, like, I'm gonna go out there and do everything I can. Like, you know, it's not a direct thing that we can pinpoint. Like, it's not something that we can just say, oh yeah, that's the problem. Like, it's everybody. Like, every play that we've had that's been unsuccessful, at least one person in the play has not done their job. So it's nowhere to point the fingers or anything like that. It's just, we just have to collectively get it together.
You were out there blocking on Aiden, or on Makai's run.
Yeah.
You realized it was Aiden coming up on your outside.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. He actually got smacked, so I was asking him. I was like, damn, bro, you good? Like, you all right? He was like, oh yeah, I'm good. I said, all right, we good then.
All right,
Is
thanks.
the
Last one, Omari.
Huh?
The
Oh yeah,
Rose,
yeah,
that
it
new-
is. It
nice.
is. Yeah.
locally?
Oh yeah, I went to Southfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I have some other
Thank you,
questions.
Omari.
I think y'all have a good one.
Thank
Take
you.
care, man.